Hey folks, it is Vic Noble with you here with another weekly trade example for you for the week ending, what is it, January the 22nd already, 2010. Days are getting longer. Fantastic. Anyway, I want to show you this trade here. This was a trade that was pointed out by one of the moderators in the Live Connect room yesterday being January the 21st, pardon me, of 2010. And by the way, the new Live Connect service, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Go through a little tour of it. You can go to the Live Connect link that you see in this email. And we have a new trading platform. You know what? We have the ability to show live charts. We can give live chat. So the moderators can actually be talking to you live while showing you a live chart and what they're looking at as possible key levels for setups. It's really good. I mean, we're getting super good feedback from everybody who's in it. And yesterday, one of the moderators showed that 162.30 should be a good level to sell at. Now, how did you just pick this number out of the air? Of course not. It's one of the trades that we look for in this service. And we only look for a few different trades, but we keep things very simple and uncomplicated. Now, this is a 15-minute chart. And this illustrates the importance of watching higher time frame charts. If you go to the 1 hour chart on this day, let me go back so that I can show you in real time what things look like at that time. At this time, here was the 21st. You can see right here, January 21st. Price is going up, and he's saying 162.30. Okay, why is he saying that? This because it's an expected level of resistance based on a higher time frame chart. Let me put a line across the chart at 162.30 and see if you can start to see why that might be a good level to look at. See how it used to be support right here? And price came crashing down through it, and now it's going to be expected resistance. That's the way it works. Now, here's something, a little trick for you. Zoom your charts out when you see these levels. In fact, zoom your charts out all the time. You know, you might have been at a webinar I did last year with a great trader, Mike Podwajki. He does this all the time. He zooms his charts way out to see, hey, this 162.30 level here, it used to be support. But not only that, look at this. Back here in the beginning of January, it was resistance. Back in December, it was resistance, but it used to be support. I mean, isn't that quite a level? So when you become aware of these things, they become places, points of interest for you. So as price was rallying up into that level, and it happened to also be a Fibonacci level, it was also a pivot level, it just became a very good place to sell at with a very small risk. Like it was 20 to 25 pip risk in that trade. I'll show you the trade here. Here's where the price hit the 162.30. Actually, quite a few people took this trade in Live Connect, and a lot of them got in at 162.32. Whatever. It just, the idea was to get in there, small risk, and down it went. And on the way down, it's so cool because we teach concepts in the Coach's Corner, which is part of the Live Connect service, about where and why to expect there to be the end of a run down in a currency pair, and what are the reasons for it, and how should you handle it? Because it's easy. Everybody can learn technicals and fundamentals and all that, but that's only one part of trading. You have to know not only where you're going to get in, where you're going to put your stop loss, how are you going to take profits, and where you're going to take profits on the way down. What's your risk? What's your reward? How are you going to manage the trade once it starts to drop? Trading is, and how are you going to handle yourself psychologically? Can you handle yourself psychologically? Do you have the discipline to keep impeccable risk management in your brain at all times? Do you have those skills yet? Because I think there's a lot of people that think they can just go and pick up a book and learn how to trade or take a course and that's it. They can just go off and trade. That's very, very naive. Okay, I'm here to tell you that. And anybody who is experienced in this business will also tell you that. And that's why we started this Live Connect service, to help people in real time, a real-time environment, to identify key levels and where they can look to make trades. We don't make trade recommendations in the Live Connect service. That's up to you. Right? You got to take responsibility. Are you going to take the trade or not take the trade? How much of your account are you going to risk? We'll tell you what we do with things like that, but we don't tell anybody to make a trade or not make a trade. That's up to you. But what we do is point out patterns that are setting up, key levels that are setting up, where trade possibilities exist, and then each individual trader has to make their choice. There was like over 100 pips on this move down here, right? And we had everybody was getting out right down in this area, right down in here. for good reasons that we teach in the coaches corner and all that, and good thing, because look at that pop back up again. So I just wanted to, here once again, I mean, you've seen me do this so many times in these weekly trade examples where we show support and resistance. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I know we beat it to death, but there's a good reason for it. It's just very, very important stuff on all time frames. I mean, recently we had a great setup right in here on the British pound. People got into this trade here because of nice patterns that we see in this. Look at the resistance it used to be. Pardon me, support up in this area. Price came back, retested it. Look at this negative candle right here. I mean, they're all little clues. When you get to these levels, what you want to do is start looking for possible bounces. We had it again. I don't have it marked on here. I'll just take this off for now, just so we get some clarity. But you see in here, I did the same thing. Whoops. It used to be a lot of support right in here. It broke it, and look what happened when it hit it again. So, and it came back down to where support. Okay. This became resistance. This is an area that you want to watch for. See, you see them all along in here. So I just want to point that out. It was a great call. We don't make money on these, by the way, all the time. I don't want you to give that impression. We have losses, but you see, we're prepared for losses. We're prepared for strings of losses because you're going to have them. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Don't be naive when you walk into this game here. You're going to get losses, and you're going to have multiple losses at times, and it's going to weigh on you psychologically. How are you going to handle that? See, you got to have those kind of skills too. And when you get that, things really just change for you. You got to get to a point where you're at peace with your trading, and you're not sweated about having losses or all shaky when you go to put your finger on the mouse because you're worried about losing money. If you've got that part of your trading under control, then you trade with a free mind, an open mind, uncluttered, and you're trading with just much more clarity, and you're not, like I say, you're not sweated about the fact that there could be a loss. I mean, that's going to happen. Okay, so anyway, just wanted to point that out. Check out Live Connect. I mean, you don't have to do anything. Just go check it out. Have a look at how the new room works. It's been really good. And we'd love to see you in there to help you. You'll see some of the testimonials on the sales page of the Live Connect. And I tell you what, it's been a great service to this point, and I think it really has helped people, and I know it's going to help a lot more people. So anyway, go check it out. And there you go. That's for the week ending on January the 22nd, 2010. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.